How's it going, everybody? Star Wars Talks here. Today I have some super exciting news coming straight from Ubisoft, who is creating the Star Wars Outlaws game coming out soon. This news is super exciting because a huge complaint from the fan base was that the Ubisoft games are like hundreds and hundreds of hours. They're kind of bland after a while. The storytelling gets boring. You're doing the same things over and over again, and it's just kind of pointless to play through games that are 300 plus hours, when you work a 9 to 5 or, things like that. You want to come home, enjoy your time, and feel like you're progressing in a story, even if it's little by little, you just want to make sure you're progressing in the story every time you play. So Ubisoft has finally recognized the concerns from all of us, players and fans of the games, especially a large majority of people that played Assassin's Creed recently. And they've finally come out and said that this Star Wars Outlaws game is not going to be a 300 plus hour game. And I'm honestly super excited about this because, I think Jedi Survivor hit a pretty good sweet spot. I don't know how many hours that game was, but I played it. It felt manageable. It felt like every single time I played it, I was making good progress. I was enjoying the game. And I really hope that this is how this game is because, there's an open world aspect here. I feel like I want to be able to explore the open world kind of like I would in GTA, just as much as playing through the storyline, if not more. I want a Star Wars game where I can play the storyline for 30 minutes or an hour, and then I can go play the open world for 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours. It doesn't really matter. I just want to be able to do things in the open world and experience the game that way as well. That's personally why I'm pretty excited about this not being a huge story game, is because I kind of want to progress through the game quickly so I can play the, other things in the game. And not to mention, if you want the story to last a little longer, just explore the open world a little bit, upgrade some things, upgrade your gear, upgrade your bike, upgrade, your ship, whatever it may be. Go explore the open world so that way when you come back to the story, you can maybe even possibly be a little more powerful. Things like that I think would be really cool. Jabba the Hutt's going to be in the game. You can take bounties from him. You can actually turn on him and become his enemy, and I think there's a couple of people like that within the game. There's going to be other bounty hunters, there's going to be enemies, there's going to be so much to do in this game that I'm so glad that they're finally listening to people and not making this story 300 hours. And just being completely transparent, if it was 300 hours, I'm probably not going to beat it. I might play a little bit of the story, but, I'm probably going to be locked in mostly for the open world and the engagement, with the world around me. And I'm really hoping that since they are making this a shorter game, they're really focusing and honing in on the, AI characters and things like that and the NPCs. I hope that the dialogue is pretty good and that there's interesting things happening. I like in games like Red Dead Redemption 2 that you can go up to a random house and you'll have this whole interaction and plot line, this whole story with these random characters that have no intentions on being big characters in the games. You just find them and all of a sudden they feel like a big part of the game to you, or at least for 30 minutes to an hour. And it's a really cool thing that, Rockstar did with that game. And I really hope that, Ubisoft does it with this game because I think it could be really awesome. I'm imagining the storylines and things of Red Dead Redemption 2, but kind of in the Star Wars universe. Imagine, getting pulled into this little shop, the owner is, fighting with somebody and wants to send you out on a little bounty to go kill somebody or, go get something back that they stole from him. And there's ways you could turn them in, things like that, and you would get rewarded for it. I think that would be super cool. But yeah, guys, that's really it for today. I'm kind of nerding out about this game because I'm super excited for it. But I just want to know what you guys think. I'm really hopeful that there's going to be a ton of customization in this game. But that's really it. May the Force be with you all. Have a great day.